Hi Radha, good morning. Oh, sorry, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm great, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great, lovely. You have a lovely smile.
Thank you,
Where are you
ma'am.
from?
I'm
Where are you
from
from?
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. Okay, fine. And let me guess, you're a student?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you look very young. What do you study?
Ma'am, let me introduce myself first, ma'am.
Please. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Radha and I'm from Uttar Pradesh. I completed my graduation and I'm going to pursue MA in economics. But currently, I'm focusing on my communication skill also. And beside that, if I'm talking about my hobbies, I love to cook food and feeding others also. And I love to reading books, but only fiction books sometimes. And I listen music also, and I'm a sports player also. I used to be a sports player in my college duration time. I play Malcolm. Malcolm is a MP state game.
Malcolm is a
MP state game. Malcolm.
MP state game. Can you explain that? Oh, it's from Madhya Pradesh, you mean? It's an MP, it's a Madhya Pradesh game, you're saying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice. Can you explain, give me a little bit of brief about that? Sounds interesting.
Okay, definitely, ma'am. Ma'am, in this Malcolm game, there is a one rope and there is a one pole, and we have to perform different kinds of elements in rope and pole. And time
Oh,
duration is 1 minute 30 seconds.
all right. Okay, and you've done this.
Yes, ma'am. I used to be a player, but not a professional player.
Oh, but this is you're from Uttar Pradesh, no? And this
Yes,
this
ma'am.
game is a Madhya Pradesh game. So how did that? What is
This
correlation?
is game is an MP state game, but anyone can perform this game
All right.
because
So it is played in your place also, is what you're saying. It is played in Uttar
yes,
Pradesh also. Oh,
yes,
right,
ma'am.
right. Okay, okay. It is not a game that is played in the Olympics and all that, no?
No, ma'am.
No, it's not. Okay. Nice. Okay. So apart from this game, apart from this sport, do you play anything else?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. How long have you, and when did you start playing this game?
When I'm in graduation time, this I think in second year, that time I started the playing this game.
All right. Very good. Very good. Nice. Okay. So, do you think of playing other sports? Are you interested in playing other sports or no?
I'm interested, but right now I stopped it because of my studies.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So, you finished your bachelor's also in economics, rather?
no, ma'am. I completed my graduation, bachelor's of commerce.
Bachelor's of commerce. So now you've signed up for a master's in economics.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your intention after this? After masters, what do you intend to do?
Ma'am, in economics, I'm also preparing for the banking exam also, and in banking sector, the economic is a very good portion. So that's why I going to pursue MA economics. My classes has not been started yet.
Okay. Are you going to be studying in Uttar Pradesh itself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you plan to maybe have you ever thought of going abroad at least for work? But yeah, you're doing the banking examination, which means you're going to be staying in India itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Have you ever thought of going abroad though? Has that thought ever crossed your mind?
Never.
Never. Okay. You're happy
Mm,
being in India.
yes, ma'am.
Why is that? I find that very, I wouldn't say strange, but I find it very different, a very different perspective because a lot of people from your generation love to go abroad, especially Canada, the US and all of that. So is there any reason that you're saying never?
Is there not reason? But yeah, if I become a government employee, I happily stay in my country. But if I didn't become a government employee, I always stay in India. There is no reason, but yeah, I happily live in our country
Okay.
because I'm very close to my India and my nation.
Nice.
Yes,
Okay. So you're happy with the developments in the country. You feel that you will have good opportunities for growth in India as well, just like you have abroad.
yes, ma'am.
Got it. Okay. Great. Good for you. You said that you enjoy cooking. So when did you start cooking and when did you develop this passion?
Ma'am, when I get my free time, I especially cook Chinese food, especially
Oh,
pasta, because I love pasta a lot.
okay. Pasta is Italian though. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, okay. So what pasta do you what kind of pasta dish do you do? You do a red sauce, do you do a white sauce?
Yes, ma'am. It is a Arabita pasta.
You
It
do the
is,
Arabiata.
uh,
Okay.
so it
So
is a
that's
red,
a
yeah, red sauce pasta. So I make it very easily.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. You said you make Chinese food. So what sort of Chinese dishes do you make?
Sometimes I make noodles with
Okay.
lots of veggies, not
Okay.
normal noodles, and yeah, pasta also. But I personally love South Indian food.
Oh,
Personally
nice.
love South Indian food because
Okay.
it is delicious. It is very healthy for our diet also. You
Yeah.
can easily digest, and yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So which is your favorite South Indian
ma'am,
delicacy?
always dosa. Always.
Dosa. That has to be the number one choice. But
Yes,
dosa itself,
ma'am.
there are so many different varieties. No, you've got the plain dosa, you've got the ghee dosa. So anything that you like in particular?
Masala and paneer dosa. I prefer
Ah, ah, masala dosa and the paneer dosa. And
rather
I
than
love.
paneer rather than
Sorry.
paneer dosa. Rather than plain dosa because plain dosa is normal.
Yeah, plain dosa is normal. You're right. Masala dosa means there's something inside it. You're absolutely right. So you've got the masala dosa. The paneer dosa is also good. Yeah. I am a big fan of your paneer butter masala. I love the paneer butter masala, the North Indian dish. It is a very popular dish, no? The paneer butter masala.
Okay.
I, yeah, I'm a big fan of the paneer butter masala. I'm also a fan of, do you eat non-vegetarian food?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. Well, okay, then I shouldn't probably be saying this, no, but the Malai tikka kebab and all of that is very. We've got a Punjabi restaurant here, and I know you're not from Punjab, but when we say North Indian food, we automatically just get Punjabi food. So we've
Okay.
got a Punjabi restaurant here, just next door to where we stay, and they make excellent. So we had the Malai tikka kebab, and we had and their naans and rotis are out of this
Ma'am, I
world. The
eat
garlic.
naan. I eat naan
Oh,
also.
you eat naan as well. But it's difficult to make naan.
Yes, I don't know how to make naan, but I
Yeah.
eat in the restaurant.
Yeah, the naan, I've seen the recipe for making it. But the thing is, there is a certain texture. It's different from chapatis, no? The texture of naan. So that texture, to achieve that, you have to sort of knead it in a certain way. That's what I heard. Is there something like this?
I don't have an idea, ma'am.
Yeah, you don't cook it. Yeah, yeah, got it. I understand. So and another thing with naan, the problem is if you don't eat it hot, then it becomes too hard. No, that's
Ma'am,
also
it
there.
is become too thick.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yeah, yeah. That's what I noticed as well. But we don't have that issue with chapatis. But with naan, it gets hard, it gets tough very easily, especially if it is not eaten instantly or immediately, it will get tough very easily. So I noticed as well.
okay.
So yeah, but South Indian food, there is something about our. I mean, I'm not saying this because I am from South India. But there's something about our South Indian food. It's very tangy. It's very spicy. There's a lot of flavors. It's a burst of different flavors in the South Indian cuisine. So that's why it's very popular, the South Indian cuisine.
Okay. Now I only taste two South Indian food. That there is idli and dosa.
Dosa.
Mm.
Yeah, idli and dosa. So, what do you have typically with your rice for lunch? What gravies or what do you eat with? Do you eat rice in the afternoon or you eat
Yes,
something else?
ma'am.
Rice.
I eat
So, what do
rice.
you have? What do you have with rice?
Ma'am, almost I eat with rice, mm, dal, curry, rajma, sometime rajma, and chole also.
Okay. So, what is the meaning of this curry?
Curry means, ma'am, there's a yellow. Have you ever seen yellow type of? I don't know how to say in English, but
Okay. Is
in
it a vegetable?
no, ma'am, is it is made by curd.
Oh, curd. Right, right.
It is made by
So,
curd,
what
or
is
in English we also say curry. So
in
it is
English
made,
also you say curry? Is
yeah,
it?
curry. Yeah.
Are you sure?
So,
Because I've never heard of this. Also, it's made of yogurt basically. And what do you do
yeah.
with this yogurt?
Ma'am, in this we make with the curd also, and we put in the bowl and on the gas, and we make through the like besan. You heard about besan?
Gram flour. Gram flour.
Glam flour. Huh.
Gram
I
flour.
mean,
Yeah.
we made with the glam flour and with the curd. So yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you basically simmer the yogurt with gram flour. You stir in
Yeah.
the gram flour, and that is what you get. So that means it will be a thick mixture. It's a thick gravy. That's what you're saying.
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Right, right, right. So it's not spicy. There's nothing spicy.
It's up to you, and it's ourselves. We make spicy also. We make the tadka with the lots of spice.
Okay, so that's basically you temper it with mustard seeds and the dry red chilies and the curry leaves
No,
and all that, and then you pour it
yes,
over
ma'am.
this. Got it. Okay, got it. So this is curry. Then you said something else. You said rajma. What is that?
Rajma, I don't know, but yeah, I eat rajma, but I don't know how to make it rajma.
Got it. Okay. So Rajma, basically, you don't know the English form of Rajma as well.
No.
Okay. So let's start off with that. So the question was, you can open up your chat box, okay, Radha? So at the bottom of your screen, you've got a chat icon. Do you see that? So you've got the microphone button, the video camera button, and the third button is the chat button.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll type something in there. Tell me if you can see what I typed.
Hi.
Very good. So, whatever I type in the chat box, you can take a screenshot or take a photograph or maybe just write it down because the chats will not be available. Only the recording will be available. So, if you want to
Okay,
practice later on, yeah.
okay, ma'am.
We'll start off with the last question that I asked you. The question was, what do you eat for lunch? So for lunch, you said that I have rice and then I have curry and I have rajma. You also said that you have dal. Try to now when you speak, let's always assume that you're speaking to a foreigner when this question is asked. Let's assume that I'm from America. I have no idea what rajma is. I have no idea what curry is. So how would you explain it to someone? You can start off by saying it in Hindi and saying that usually. Okay, start up your conversation in a professional fashion. It needs to be professionally interesting. All your conversations need to be professionally interesting. So how do we make them professionally interesting? So usually we have rice along with dal, curry, and rajma. So now usually
Usually.
we have rice along with along with. So you kept on saying we have also. You kept on using the word also throughout your conversation. Never
Okay, ma'am.
repeat a word, rather. Maximum use it twice, but don't use it beyond that. Because repetition is boring. And it is also an indication that you don't know what word to use. So never give the impression to your audience that you don't know which word you are supposed to use. Always have replacement words or backup words, simple words. So along with is a good word. No? You can use
Long.
that expression. So we have rice along with dal, curry, and rajma. So now this American woman is going to ask you, "Oh, I have no idea. I know rice rather. I don't know anything else. Can you please explain?" So you can say that dal is lentils, or dal is a gravy, or you can say dal is a lentil-based gravy. Dal is a
Thank you.
lentil-based gravy. So lentil,
Ah,
I will explain. Lentil is the English word for dal.
okay.
Lentil is the English word for dal. So you guys say it's called dal chawal is what you call it. So chawal is rice
Mm,
and dal is lentils. So
okay.
dal is a lentil-based gravy. You can replace the word gravy with curry. That is fine. You can use the word curry in English. That's perfectly all right. Now, how do you explain curry? The one thing I noticed about you, rather, is when I ask you to explain something, even if you are not sure of it, there is a way of saying it. So you can say, I'm not sure of the exact cooking method. There's no harm in saying that. You don't have to know everything. So I'm not sure of the exact cooking method, but curry is also a gravy, which is a combination of yogurt and gram flour.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just typing it out for you. So I'm not sure of the exact, there are a lot of spelling mistakes, so sorry about that because I'm typing
No
fast.
problem, ma'am. No problem, ma'am.
So I'm not sure of the exact cooking method, but curry is also. The reason I'm using the word also is because we just explained what dal is. So when we said that dal is a gravy, so here I'm also saying that curry is also a gravy, but it is a combination of yogurt and gram flour. You said besan. Besan is the Hindi word, and gram flour is the English word, is the English
Okay.
terminology. So it is a
Oh God.
combination of yogurt and gram flour. Now you can explain the cooking. Supposing you are confident of the cooking method, you can say yogurt is gently simmered,
Okay.
and once it becomes hot, gram flour is stirred to form a thick paste or to form a thick gravy. So yogurt is gently simmered. What is the meaning of simmer? Simmer means extremely light heat, not boiling. It is not boiling. We put the flame to the lowest level. The lowest level of the flame is called as simmer. So extremely light heat. So yogurt, no, if you boil it, it'll curdle and it'll spoil. Correct. So we can't
Okay.
do that. So we are gently simmering it. So it is gently simmered, and once it becomes hot, gram flour is stirred. Okay, spelling of stirred is wrong. STIRRE. Stir is the
Okay.
original word. Stir.
Stirred.
So gram flour is
Gently
gently
simmered until
stirred.
it becomes simmered.
Sorry,
Okay. No, nothing, ma'am. I'm just reading.
are you reading it? So gram flour is gently stirred to become or to form a thick gravy.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it?
Got
Then
it.
what you can say for the final tempering. I will explain. For the final tempering. So now you're wondering what is tempering. Tempering is what you said at the end. You said you use some word, no, in Hindi. What was it? Tadka.
Yes.
This tadka is what is called as tempering.
Temple.
Temper. So for the final tempering, we heat a mixture of mustard seeds and dry red chilies in oil and pour over this gravy to give it a spicy taste. So we heat a mixture of mustard seeds and dry red chilies in oil, OIL, in oil and pour over this gravy to give it a spicy taste. Got it?
Got it.
Now the last one is rajma. So you can say rajma is nothing but kidney beans.
Hindi
Kidney
beans.
beans.
Hindi
Kidney,
beans.
kidney, kidney.
Okay, ma'am.
Because we have the kidney is an organ in our body, no? So because these beans are the shape of kidneys, that is why it's called as kidney beans. Okay. So rajma is nothing but again a gravy, a kidney beans based gravy, or a gravy that consists of kidney beans. It is a gravy that consists of kidney
Okay, ma'am.
beans. So far, are we clear? Now,
Ma'am,
when you
in English,
introduce, yes,
what we call
tell me.
chole. Chole
Chole.
means
Now, chole. Oh yes, you mentioned chole as well. So
I don't know.
chole is nothing but chickpeas. Chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Chickpeas.
Chickpeas. So chole is chickpeas based. So we have chole. So sometimes we say, oh, we had for breakfast this morning we had chole bhature. So what you can say is batura is nothing but an Indian bread that is deep fried, and a deep fried Indian bread together with a chickpea gravy, deep fried
Chick.
Indian bread along with chickpea masala or chickpea gravy. Both of them are gravy. Sorry,
Deep
gravy.
fried noodles.
Deep fried, DWP. Deep fried Indian bread along with chickpea gravy. So far, are we okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is your introduction, rather. You introduced yourself. Now, what I noticed about your introduction is you use the word also throughout the also I did this, also I did that, also I finished this, also I finished that. Like I said, don't repeat not just also any word. Don't repeat it because it is boring. Because the audience also like, oh God, when is this girl going to stop talking? That is what they're thinking. Because there is nothing interesting in your conversation. They are focusing on that also. They are not focusing on anything else in your conversation.
Okay.
Another thing is there was no order in the way you gave your introduction. You spoke
Great.
about your education, then you talked about your cooking. Somewhere after everything was over, finally you talked about your sports.
Okay.
That order was that clarity was missing. If it is disorganized, again, that also gives your audience a headache. Then your audience will say, I don't want to talk to this person, I'm getting a headache. So, how do we give clarity to what you said, rather? So, now you said that your name is so and so. What you could have said is, I am from Uttar Pradesh. You said you're from Uttar Pradesh, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Please don't say UP, MP, then MA, BCA, MBA. Don't use these short forms. Always say the full form of where you are. I am from Uttar Pradesh. I have a bachelor's in commerce. I have a
Okay.
degree. I have a bachelor's degree in commerce. When you say or when you give the full form of whatever you talk, it is an indication that you are proud of what you do.
Okay.
You
Okay.
agree? If you simply say, I have BCom degree, now I'm going to do MA in economics, no one cares. There is no, because there's no weightage, there's no clarity, or everyone is doing an MA degree, who cares? But when you say that you are pursuing a master's in economics, now that sounds more heavy, sounds more, it has an impact. And that is a sign of professionalism. You need to start acting professional because you're going to start working and you're going to be working with the government. So you must be professional. So you must talk professional. Now, how do we make this conversation better? When somebody asks you in an interview, 99.99% they're going to say, tell me about yourself, brother. So
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
would say is, I am or I hail from Uttar Pradesh. Hail. Hail is a professional verb which means to come from a certain place. Now, I have written there UP because I'm saving time. Okay.
No
Otherwise, please
problem.
don't say I hail from UP or MP. Say I hail from Uttar Pradesh. So I hail from Uttar Pradesh and have a bachelor's degree in commerce. And have
Mm,
a bachelor's degree in commerce. And have a bachelor's degree in commerce. Now, it is nice to mention which university you have this bachelor's degree from because it gives more weightage. Now, it is already there in your CV. That's there, but still, it's nice if I don't have yours. I don't have your CV in front. So there's no
okay.
harm in saying which university you're from. It's not a secret, no. So you can say I have a bachelor's degree in commerce from the ABC University. From the ABC University. Okay. So then what you can say is I am planning to pursue my master's in economics, but currently my focus is on polishing my communication skills. My focus is on polishing my communication skills. Got it? I am planning to pursue. Now, pursue is an excellent and must use verb in the English language when it comes to your education, your hobbies, sorry, education, your hobbies, your work. For all of these things, it's a fantastic word too. So please make sure that you use this word. So I am planning to pursue my master's in economics, but currently my focus, but currently, you see the words we are using, currently.
Okay.
Currently, my focus is on polishing my communication skills. Instead of using the word polish, what you can say is my focus is on enhancing my communication skills. What is the meaning of the verb enhance? Enhance means to increase.
Please.
Enhance means to increase. Okay, my focus is on enhancing my communication skills. Now we are talking about our hobbies. In my, okay, or what you can say is before your hobbies. Now, this is where you should have talked about your sports. Okay, so you can say in college, I used to play, and you mentioned the name of the sport. I apologize, I don't remember the name, but you can say in college, I used to play so and so sport, which is the regional sport, which is the regional sport of Madhya Pradesh,
Okay.
which is the regional sport. Look at the way we are saying this regional. Regional means what? It is dedicated or just a specific, it is a sport that originated in that place. But you are
Okay.
playing it in a different state. Clear. So in college, I used to play so and so sport, which was the regional sport, or sorry, which is the regional sport of Madhya Pradesh. How do you play the sport? So you can say that it involves two ropes around which we are supposed to do a series of gymnastic postures. Gymnastic postures. You agree? Because you're
Ma'am.
jumping from one rope to another rope, putting a rope like this. These are all coming
Gymnastics.
under the category, yes, under the category of gymnastics or under the umbrella of gymnastics. So explain it in a way you're explaining it to someone who does not know anything. You're explaining it to a baby or you're explaining it to a dummy. I am a dummy when it comes to this because I don't play sports. I've been useless at sports, so I don't know anything about sports. So when you're explaining it to someone who has zero knowledge, you need to explain it in that way. Got it? Now, the next thing is so, which is the regional sport of MP, and it involves these gymnastic postures. Okay, very good. Then what you can say is, I love cooking Chinese and Italian cuisine. I love cooking Chinese spelling is right. I love cooking Chinese and Italian cuisine. You kept on saying that you like to cook pasta. After you said Chinese, you said pasta. Pasta has nothing to do with Chinese. So always make sure that you distinguish between the two. So I love cooking Chinese and Italian cuisine. So I asked you, what do you do in Italian cuisine? My favorite is the arrabbiata pasta. You consider
Okay.
my favorite cuisine, arrabbiata pasta. So I love cooking Chinese and Italian cuisine. Did you mention you have any other hobbies? That was the main thing that you said, no? No, you mentioned
Hobbies.
this. I love cooking Chinese as well as Italian cuisine, but I relish South Indian food. Now, what is the meaning of relish? Relish means to enjoy.
Relish.
Relish means enjoy. So I enjoy South Indian food. That means I enjoy eating South Indian food. That is the meaning. So now you see we have put a structure to what we said, Robert. You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
That
Yes.
structure is what we need to have. You need to be organized in the way you speak, because your audience also needs to feel motivated to listen to what you have to say. That is a
Yes,
very important thing. So for that, you need to have a system or a systematic approach to the way you talk. Also, your vocabulary needs to be polished. So, to give you an overall feedback, rather, your pronunciation of certain words, like for instance, when you said me, you said ame, am. Don't open your mouth so wide. It's m,
MA.
not a. It's a. So it's me.
MA.
Perfect. That is it. That is what you're supposed to say. Masters in economics or masters in arts and business. Madhya Pradesh. You said MP. It's not am. It's M.
M.
MP.
MP.
You need to practice that. That comes with practice.
Okay.
A couple of things that you can do is now, rather, you are a